I think it's no surprise to any of you at this point that I love noodles. I love noodles of every kind: Korean, Japanese, Vietnamese, Chinese. But in the Northern Virginia area when I was growing up, there weren't many places to get authentic Asian food. Nowadays, it's so easy to find delicious Asian food within 5 to 10 minutes of your home, at least here in Nova. And recently, I had the opportunity to try one of the best bowls of noodles I've had since visiting China. Welcome to Bubby Eats Yu Noodles.
All right, what's cracking, bears? Welcome to Yu Noodles. Yeah, so we have all of our dishes already, and so I went ahead and ordered the number 5 on the menu, which is their I had the number 4, which is the Szechuan beef noodle soup. We also got a number 5, which is like a dry noodle. So if you've ever had like dry hot pot before, it's pretty much like a similar deal sort of thing. And we also have a number 1, the chongqing noodle. So that is kind of like the number 5, but with the soup with it. So that's what we got in terms of noodles. And we also went ahead and ordered 2 things of soup dumplings or xiaolongbao, the pork, just the standard pork, and then also the peppercorn spicy. So I've actually never had xiaolongbao spicy, so that's gonna be really interesting. But so far with the noodles, everything tastes incredible. The noodle texture is very springy and has the perfect amount of chew. The soup is a little bit salty for my taste, but has really just like a punch of flavor to it. So I don't really mind all too much. Just gonna make sure that I drink enough water to combat the sodium. Spiciness level, so that like la sort of thing. Honestly, it's like the perfect blend of both. The dry noodles, also really good, but I would say that it could use a little bit more noodle to sauce ratio. I feel like the noodles are just being almost overpowered in flavor, if that makes any sense. Like it's almost like a little bit too much. Again, I am pretty sensitive to like sodium and everything like that, so that could be why. For you, for your palate, it might be a little different, but for me, I think like if there was a little bit more noodle to the amount of sauce that they're using, it would probably work out a little bit better.
Now, I should also mention that Yu Noodles makes their hand-pulled noodles in-house, so if you're looking for that sort of experience, definitely put this on your list.
Now, let's talk about the xiaolongbao. The xiaolongbao, I feel like, is probably the star of the show here. So if you've ever been to like Din Tai Fung, what they're really known for is like the dumpling skin, right? So the skin. Here, the skin is good. I think it's a little bit thick for my taste. If I'm comparing the two, this skin is a little bit on the thicker side, but I would say actually the flavor, right? The actual flavor of this versus like Din Tai Fung's xiaolongbao flavor, Yu Noodles probably superior. This, don't sleep on it, it's really good. And last but not least, my buddy Spud got the number 1, the chongqing noodle. Like I said, I had a little bit of it. The noodles are basically the exact same that you would get in what I have, but the real big difference, of course, is going to be the soup, the broth. Broth, excellent amount of spiciness. If it was a little bit more spicy, I'd actually prefer that, honestly. I do like my tongue to be just assaulted real hard. But overall, I think from what we have here, really impressed. Really impressed. What the? Yeah. Here. So we actually just unveiled the peppercorn spicy xiaolongbao, and it's like pink. I was honestly not expecting that at all. I actually bursted out laughing, but yeah, it's pink. You know what? I'm just gonna try one right now. I might as well try one right now. I'm just gonna show you guys. I've done this before in a video, but I'm just gonna show you guys what you're supposed to do for a xiaolongbao. So you have it in your spoon like this, and you take a little nibble. You drain the soup into the spoon, right? And then you just eat the dumpling. So it's not bad. I think the regular one's a little bit better. But let me try the soup first. Hold on. Oh, okay, yep. That's where the spiciness is. It's in the soup. It's not like insanely spicy or anything. Definitely about the same level as my Szechuan beef noodle soup in terms of spiciness. But overall, the flavor, pretty good. But I would say, again, the pork one is a little bit better. So if you are debating between which xiaolongbao to get, I would just get like their standard one.
After trying their bowl of hand-pulled noodles, I have to say that this is certainly a must-try in Nova. The price per bowl is insanely affordable at as little as $9. I think if you're looking for a great place to get authentic Chinese food, you really can't go wrong with Yu Noodles. But, like I mentioned, I think they could maybe tone down the amount of salt or MSG they're using. Overall, the flavor was incredible, and they'll definitely be getting a visit from me again really soon. The one thing that I'd like to try though, is more of their dim sum options. But if their xiaolongbao is any indication, I'm sure it'll be incredible. Thank you so much for watching, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, stay hungry.